good to be here, Austin. It's good to be here. It's the God in me that gives me enough gall to get up here the second they just turned this mic on. With cats at the bar talking, or people at the door making all kind of noise because they just club the way in, or poets that disrespect their own shit so they can care less what you spit. So they just chill in the back ignoring every poem, every other poet just gets up here and kicks. Posted up in the back like it was just chilling and killing time, waiting for some record executive to walk up here and give them some spoken word contract. And instead of just taking life by the balls, you gotta listen till you tell you all their ambitions and dreams, but when you ask them what steps they took, they tell you they ain't even moved yet. But life is just way too short just to miss it, just to find yourself turning 50 and wishing you can go back and live it all over again. So I decided to take everything I ever wanted to be and put it into the life I have right now. Because player, I can't depend on the reincarnation. And it's a God in me that makes me write like I just created the world in 6 days. And on the 7th, I rested just to edit my lyrics and perfect my verse to where you can hear the words being echoed by spirits. Because right now, I need for my rhymes to breathe that life back into old friendships. Because I keep losing friends over senselessness. And it might be a little easier to digest it was over money or something, but it's hard to stomach when death doesn't even get a chance to say your goodbyes. And it's the God in me that makes me want to look right into the murderer of my homegirl Lori Richardson's eyes just right before the Florida system has him fried and find forgiveness. No matter how hard it is. It's the God in me that makes me want to take my lyrics and strip buck naked right in front of sex offenders and the nerve I need to walk right up to crack dealers and try and hustle and kick them something they can just go catch an overdose with. Just so they know what it really means to get high and lifted. So instead of selling dope, they'll just start slinging poetry to our kids. And I love for us to be able to find that love in our faith again. So what I need for you to do is to abandon your religion. Because if all the Lord wanted you to believe, then why would he give you this complicated guideline system? And I've had my share of evangelists tell me I'm a son of a bitch and I'm just going to hell for my lyrics. So I tell them don't hold their breath because we already live in it. And if your pastor really held your life in high regard, then he would have never let you leave his congregation without making you aware of that shit. So they can believe me all they can for not going to conventions and telling strangers my sins. But why talk to some preacher when I just have God inside of me? And believe me, we speak like this dude either be waking me up in my sleep and unconsciously talking to me while I'm watching TV with all kind of poems waiting to be written as I'm listening to reports of bombs dropped behind him in the Middle East. With Catholic priests mistaking choir boys for sissies and police hemming up Arabian families for just going sightseeing and Confederates that made it on up to these government seats. I'm telling you, this shit is ugly. The stock market's crashing and the rich and filthy keep overtaxing the poor, but while some of the deeds that ignorant men continue to live on, I keep walking out my door in the morning because it's the God in me. This shit is just my Babylon.